He's not a confirmed character, but take a look at my sideways shiny ghastly I found. Next is the second SpongeBob character I have confirmed, which is someone you completely didn't expect. Meet Filthy Muck. It was actually a pretty good episode, in my opinion. Anyway, bio. Wow, I bet none of you guys expected this guy in my Tomodachi life, but yes, here he is. Actually says that in the bio. Anyway, he emerged one morning in the dump, a supposed starfish covered in muck and grime. The Bikini Bottom part of Toontown gave him the nickname Filthy Muck. Hearing the news, SpongeBob visited the dump and befriended Filthy Muck, becoming his sidekick, Little Yuck. This went on for a while until Toontown rioted and went against the two, causing SpongeBob to try and clean up Filthy Muck, fully thinking that he's actually Patrick. This caused him to magically disappear, giving Patrick enough time to show up after he was done with his shower. It is revealed that Filthy Muck is still alive in the end. He loves messy things. And that's it. Here's the me. Do you like him? Do you hate him? You most likely hate him. The next character I'm confirming. I'll confirm using his most iconic clip.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Shadow the Hedgehog! Okay, here's the bio. Since I don't know much about Sonic lore, I'm too lazy to learn, let's just skip to the beginning of the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Shadow was looking out into the sky. He lost his memory. All he could remember was his name and the memory of a girl named Maria getting shot. I don't know the context. Other than Shadow, I only played the original Sonic games, Sonic Rush, and All-Star Racing Transformed. Those are the only Sonic games I've played, seriously. Suddenly, aliens started invading the nearby city. Shadow doesn't care, until the leader, Black Doom, came up to him, telling him to bring him the Chaos Emeralds and he'll tell him the truth. He went through the neutral path until he ended up back in prison, an island. Yeah, back. Something in the lore says he was there before? Where he decided to actually help out this little bee guy, known as Chewii. Because, yeah, sure, whatever. Fun fact. Young me, because for some reason, and I was playing it underaged, wanted to try and help him, because at the time his voice sounded familiar. I guess on top of the fact he was kinda cute. Well, the character's actually written to be kind of annoying. Anyway, but after that good decision, Shadow went back to being all neutral, getting the neutral good ending, where, I don't know, I never actually finished the game, because I was a child, playing an E10 plus game for whatever reason. Okay. But I looked it up on YouTube. Shadow gets all the Chaos Emeralds and then I think kills Eggman. Also, he's a robot. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So moving on. Shadow is pretty, I'd say emo, dark, prone to saying the D word, especially when there's a fourth Chaos Emerald to be found. Wink, wink. Shadow actually has 9 other alter egos, representing the other 9 outcomes of the Shadow the Hedgehog game. He says that these are just alternate universe outcomes, but they really come from his memory going astray, as he can't seem to remember which of the 10 endings is the true one, except we all know it's the neutral good ending. Ha! Here's the one that I in particular made. There were, of course, other Shadow Me's, but they'd only ever show me the QR code if it was actually for Tomodachi Live, to where he'd have a preset personality. And I want to give him my own, and my own vision of him. So, I just made my own Sonic Me. I just made my own Shadow Me. Not accurate, but it's honest work. The next character is my puppy, Chewii. I'm actually gonna be very honest with this bio. What actually happened in Chewii's past? Okay, anyway, it all started when her dad, Chico, met her mom, Chimsy, and they fell in love and had 2 puppies, including her, Chewii. Chewii did have a sister, but something tragic happened. the real story. Her aunt got overprotective in air quotes and wouldn't let her mom feed her and her sister. Chewii's sister starved to death, but luckily she survived and was able to come to my house and get her milk and rest. She stayed as part of my family because we were actually going to take her in anyway. And this was just early. All this not being fed trauma happened when Chewii was just a small young puppy. She's since forgotten the trauma, living her happy life. I feel that backstory is very sad. But she is living her happy life, as I said. Anyway, Chewii is exactly as a young dog is. Super energetic, playful, and prone to barking. She's part Chihuahua, so she'll bark at any show she doesn't know. Most of the time to try and be protective, but if it's another dog she's barking at, she most likely he wants to be its friend and play. Most of the time she barks at squirrels, but like most dogs. But every time you say the word squirrel, she'll run to the nearest window and try to find the supposed squirrel. She will also do this if you say critter. Though as she grew, her fur became more brown. One specific spot on her forehead stayed white, and it ended up being in the shape of the Pontiac logo, earning her the full name, Chewii Pontiac Klaus. She also has a complete white spot on the tip of her tail. Other than being part Chihuahua, she's also a bit Jack Russell. She can jump really high, and though it may not look like it, she's also part wiener dog. You can actually tell from her hide. She actually has the hide of a wiener dog, but the body of a Chihuahua, making her have so much hide you could grab it and she'd be fine. Like, almost every time she farts, she gets scared and starts growling in her butt. Like, seriously. She really likes it when you scratch behind her ears and when you rub a little area in between both her eyes. She loves car rides. While riding in the car, she'll look out the window, and if it's open, she'll stick her head out, like all dogs do. But sometimes she'll lay her head down on my head. Like, seriously. Here's the me. I wasn't able to put the Pontiac logo on her forehead. In the 3DS. Yes. Like I was able to put the Pontiac logo on her forehead in my Miitopia file with the power of makeup, but that didn't exist here. So you should come back for part 5, the final part.